When we move down through campus, beside the Union, we have two elongated forms, which are part of memorial to Lee Miller, who was a very prolific faculty member here. And when he died, people decided they wanted to start a fund and somehow have a tribute to him outside, and there was a pedestal there. And during Jim McCormick's time as president here, he said, hey, there's this money here. He had a relationship with the art department. And this was designated for maybe sculpture. What are you people going to do about this? And we said, well, what we'll do is we'll have a call for proposals and have people submit scale models during homecoming weekend, and we'll have them all on display in the Union, and we'll have everybody vote on it. So at the end of homecoming weekend, we look at all the votes, and Jim Myford, who taught at Slippery Rock, had submitted a scale model about this tall, two elongated forms. He got the commission, and then of course we had a three-phase thing that he had to come in and help teach students, because with the 10-person department, we felt our diversity was never big enough, so we used the world's stockpile of artists and brought them here as often as we could to teach our students another point of view. And so Jim Myford came here, and his technique of making sculpture was to use styrofoam and make images. So those two forms were originally styrofoam, done in Simon Hall. First phase was he came in, talked to students, and worked from his models to make these 12-foot high images. Then the finished styrofoam pieces he took to Pittsburgh Alcoa cast, and the technique with styrofoam and aluminum is just pour. You put the styrofoam in a sand mold, green sand mold, and then you have your sprue openings, and you just pour the aluminum in. That burns the styrofoam away and replaces that image with aluminum, which almost instantly cools enough that it becomes rigid. So then he brought the aluminum pieces back, and we were up in maintenance, sanding and polishing, sanding and polishing, sanding and polishing. Seemed like forever. And the students learned, there are a lot of things about sculpture. It's just hard work. And so that's part of what students have to learn here in our program. And we got the pieces polished and coated, and then the third phase was moving day, where our grounds crew came in with their equipment. We took the piece down, put it on, and the magic moment whenever you do something like that is because you have bolts in concrete sticking up that have to go through the base. Is everything gonna match? And it did. So we had a good day, and then we finished it off, and then later we had a dedication.